All right, welcome back to Around the Diamond. Marvin Jackson here with my partner, Jimmy Williams. Two pretty tough outs, right, Jimmy?
Two. That's for sure. We should be hitting 1-2.
That's right. That's right. I tell you. And speaking of tough outs, there are some good ones leading their teams this season in the MLB. And Jimmy, who do you have going to the National League Championship Series and American League Championship Series? Let's start out with the AL.
With the AL, well, we know what's going on in Kansas City there. I mean, Yankees. I'm still liking the Yankees, but Toronto is really, they're pushing with that trade they made. So I'm kind of looking for a Toronto Yankees final in the.
So it'll go down to the wire, you think?
Yeah. Well, you know, of course it's going to go down, but we got so many teams that's still alive in this thing, and being an athlete myself, I can't just say just where they lined up right now that's where it's going to be, because I've seen it's a game of streaks. Sports is a game of streaks, and especially baseball.
Long season.
Long season, and like I said on this show once before, the season's going to get short, and it's gotten short now. We're in the last third. So I just think who can get that streak going now? Of course, nothing to say that these teams are going like Kansas City, St. Louis, and Toronto. Nothing to say they won't lose 6 or 7 in a row. You know, so.
A lot of people did not pick the Yankees though, but you did early in the season.
Yeah, I just liked them for some reason, and I was thinking A-Rod, and I knew they had some injuries, and I like Beltran, I like Teixeira, and Teixeira is coming back strong, and the manager, I like the manager, so. And Sabathia, I thought he was going to rebound a little bit, you know.
He didn't do as well.
But he didn't do. I know.
And just think, if he was pitching well, they would really have a good team.
They got a young kid over there, rookie just came up. I think he's going to help him out. And number 40, I can't remember Verdine, Savine, and I think he's going to help him on the push down.
They got some good young players, and people didn't realize that.
Yeah.
They have a great organization as always. So, let's talk about the other teams in the American League that might make it to the ACLS.
We got the Angels out there, you know.
The Angels are looking pretty good right now with Mike Trout, who might be the best player in baseball. That's what some people say. Although I wouldn't go with him being the best, but one of the 5 best maybe.
Yeah, and we're overlooking the streaky team, Houston, right now, because they behind Houston right now. But Houston went on a little streak. I mean, a losing streak. See, that's what I'm talking about. Even though they were looking like they was just gonna run away, and then they went into a slide. So
one of them might make it to the win the
looks
division,
like both of them
but the other one might make it as a wild card.
Yeah, I think both of them can. I think both of them, where it's looking right now, they're in a good position. If you don't win the division, you still got a shot. Whereas like the Orioles and the Nationals, we're in a bad spot if we don't win the division.
Right, we have to win the division.
Bad spot.
Yeah, and then we got Kansas City over there in the middle of the country doing their thing again this year. I think that surprised a lot of people too. People probably thought, okay, they're maybe a one-season wonder, but they are really playing well.
They're building on that loss in the World Series. I think they really took that to heart, and it's not like they were satisfied that they got there, being young. And those guys, Ned Yost has got them going. Those kids, they want to win now, and they're looking even better now.
Lorenzo Cain, one of my favorite players.
Lorenzo Cain. Yeah.
All right, and in the National League, we got a minute. We've got the Nationals and the Mets. Can the Nationals win that? And then we got the Dodgers and the Giants going for it.
Well, you know, that's one of the biggest rivalries in sports is the Giants and the Dodgers. And it looks like, I don't know if the Giants can pull off another miracle. Is it their year? Is it the odd year, right?
I think it's
this
the Dodgers
is the wrong year for them.
I really think it's the Dodgers year. And I'll tell you in a few seconds, I'll tell you why I think it's their year. And in the Central, we've got the Cubs, the Pirates, and the Cardinals. Cardinals are in. I think the other two will be your wild card teams.
Right.
Okay?
So, yeah.
All right.
I like that. I like that.
All right. In youth baseball, we're going to give a shout out to the Lake Arbor Dodgers. Here in the county. And that's why I said this is the year of the Dodgers.
Oh,
okay.
My goodness. Is that Mr. Cross over there?
And I'd like to just give a shout out to them. Donovan Spate He's a good young man. Him and his teammates went undefeated this year in their league. Congrats to you and Coach Cross. Great kids who not only keep their eyes on the ball, but they are staying focused in the classroom. All right, so want to just give that shout out to them.
So we have to recognize the youth, because that's where we're getting them from. That's what we need those guys, those coaches to keep on the youngsters.
And they got to start at that little league and move on up. Well, we have run out of time, and like to thank you as always for joining me here. And
always a pleasure.
Yeah, you're one of the best, man. Got to have you on here. And thanks everyone for watching. I'm Marvin Jackson. Let's touch them all, and I'll see you around the diamond. Thanks for joining me.